What exactly makes JRPGs so great? What is the X factor that just defines greatness when you guys play a JRPG? In today's video, I'm going to go over my top 3 aspects and top 3 things that I look for once I boot up a brand new JRPG. And stay tuned for number 3, as I believe it is extremely important, and whether or not that JRPG will leave a lasting impact on me, my life, and just my gaming experience going forward. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. And of course, I want you guys to leave me your top 3 in the comment section below. Let's jump into the video. Now, number 1 for me, guys, are definitely the characters. You can have a story that you might not like that much. You can have gameplay that might not be the most innovative, but for me, you have to have characters that manage to grip me, that manage to make me emotionally invested, and that manages to make me care about their journey, their growth, and their development. If a JRPG fails to make me invested in the characters, then that is already a downward spiral of how much I am going to enjoy that game. So for me, characters are just absolutely essential for the true JRPG experience. Characters like Ryudo from Grandia 2, characters like Yuri Lowell from Tales of Vesperia, Rena and Claude from Star Ocean 2, Hugo, Jidou, and Chris from Suikoden 3, Ryo from Suikoden 2, Joey, Nanami from Suikoden 2 as well, or even silent protagonists like Surge from Chrono Cross or Vaughn from Legend of Legaia. These characters all manage to make me care, and I get invested into their journey, and I'm invested into their personal development and growth. That's a sign of a really great character too, when they are silent protagonists, yet you can still see the growth that the characters go on. It is my memories of these JRPG characters that really keep me invested, and that really keeps me coming back for more. It's the characters, their journeys, the quotes they say, the things that they do, and what they have learned along in their journey, which mirrors me learning along with them. So it just feels like we're all learning together as companions. So that's one of the first things I look for when I boot up a new JRPG. Are these characters relatable? Are they worth the investment? And will they leave a lasting impact on me as a gamer, as a player, and as a JRPG lover? So that's one of my first criteria I look for. Next for me, number 2 is battle system and gameplay. Guys, to me, gameplay and battle system is a big meaty part of the true JRPG experience. Let me explain why. Have you ever just yearned and waited for that battle transition to happen in that pivotal and important story moment? Well, that is why I consider the gameplay and battle system so important of a JRPG, because it adds to the other aspects and elements of a JRPG, like the interactions between the characters or that important part in the story. So for me, battle systems like Grandia's battle system are so amazing and innovative, while also keeping you engaged and eager for the next battle. At battle after battle after battle, you're excited to partake in. Or games like Suikoden that switches up the whole narrative and allows you to have 6 party members and do war battles with strategy elements added to it. Or even action JRPGs like Tales of Vesperia, where you and your party can freely creatively express themselves in real time. Or Star Ocean, where the battle system is fast-paced, innovative, and also in real time. All of these aspects are so important for a JRPG, guys, and the battles are the threads that connects the whole game together. When the battle systems fall through for me, I just do not enjoy the game the same way that I would if it had a subpar battle system. So for me, I look immediately for how fun is the battle system, how interactive is it, how innovative is it, and quite simply, is it worth the effort of learning it? So for me, guys, battle system is all too important when making a great JRPG. Number 3 for me, guys, might come as a slight surprise to you, but number 3 is the music. Yes, the music. How many times have you heard a soundtrack from a favorite JRPG and it's immediately transported you back into that time when you were a kid, when you were a teen, when you were even maybe a young adult, and that game and that music got you through a tough time, or it got you through a moment in history in your life where you really needed something like that? Music is so important to a video game, and it's so important to a JRPG specifically, because there are moments that happens in the story, there are moments that happens between the characters where if the music is not just right, sometimes it might not hit as much. But if the music is on point, wow, it just sells that scene, it sells that character, and it sells honestly the JRPG for me. One big example of this is Chrono Cross. The music alone in Chrono Cross is one of the biggest pillars of success and pillars of quality that is often associated with Chrono Cross. So it just shows you how important that music and soundtrack actually is when it comes to crafting an amazing and a great JRPG. Another series that has amazing music is the Suikoden series. How often have many of us played Suikoden 2 and just been mesmerized by that beautiful soundtrack and those beautiful moments between the characters with the soundtrack accompanying it. So for me, JRPGs need to absolutely have a great soundtrack, or at least a serviceable soundtrack, in order for me to begin to enjoy that game. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Where's the story? Where's the graphics? Where's the atmosphere? All of those things are really important, but these are just my top 3 things that I look for in a JRPG to see whether or not I can relate to it and if it will leave an impact on me. As those are the top 3 things that I'm looking for when I boot up a JRPG. My top 3 is probably different from your top 3, but once again, story, graphics, theme, these things are very important. But for me, I'm looking for music, combat system, and characters. Those are my 3 staples that the game has to at least ace in order for me to really care. Thank you guys for watching the video. Your support means so much to me. I love you guys. God bless. Be sure to hit that like button, help this video get on the algorithm, because we're a small channel trying to grow, so go ahead and help us out. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.